Wait, that wasn't there before, was it? Hey Jack, that must be Kong down in the fog somewhere. That's him smashing through, come on. Okay. Have apes learned to fly yet? Not yet. He must have Soul Man across. Alright, Jack, you first. Are you nuts? I'm not swimming in that sludge. What do you propose, then? We've got to find some way of building a raft. We'll need some wood logs and vines. And what are we waiting for? Let's get to work. Which probably means that we'll have to go back to that section on the map where there was a raft marked. Or maybe we'll just find wood randomly lying around on the ground. Suppose it does make sense in a jungle, at least. Of course, it seems that with the tiniest bit of effort, we could just walk around the swamp. So, interact. No? Can't interact with person lying on the ground in any way. Okay, grenade. Doesn't affect them in any way, shape, or form. They'll just keep shaking their head saying no over and over again. Kinda sounds like maybe they're saying help, but yeah, I don't see a way to actually help them. None of the buttons actually aided that person in any way. And that's as far as we can walk around that. I guess we just keep walking in and out until we have enough lumber to make the raft. Yep, this is Kong, 8th Wonder of the World on Game Boy Advance. And I tried using Carl and Jack. I used this, nothing happened. Tried using Jack, nothing. The A button doesn't seem to have a use yet. B does the thing, either whatever that is, or, you know, grenade. R switches weapons, L switches characters. Select just makes the little single heads-up display go away, and... oh, right, never mind. Select makes you switch so that you are going solo. Forgot about that already. And yeah, start just brings up the stuff. Indeed, Frost, I'm quite aware. Oftentimes on Game Boy Advance, sound files are indeed rather compressed and garbled and impossible to tell what people are saying. Well, yeah, I guess I should get back to the swamp, do like I said, just keep walking in and out until we get... Seems like a really stupid way to set this up. Like, you would think there would be, I don't know, like 8 logs just lying around the swamp or the initial area that you would have to find, instead of walking in and out and collecting the same piece as it respawns multiple times. That seems really... oh, and we can only gather 3 of them at a time. So let's try and find more of the vines. Also, this is kind of a rather weak machete in how little it can actually cut through. I suppose I should find some health to use for Carl. I also get the feeling we're going to max out on all the other items as well while doing this. Another feeling I get is that the game would probably want us to continue to look for ropes here in this area, because it would probably ask us to make something out of them later on and not actually, you know, give us an area where we can farm them. So yeah, I've got to say that this particular aspect of the game is really bad. Come on, there's gotta be one more vine here. I don't even know if I need one more vine or 10 more vines or what it's gonna be. It seems like 8 would be a nice round number for them to have for vines. I suppose I should actually go check and find out if there is a walkthrough for this particular game or not. Something tells me there's not, though. This just seems like one of those games that came in under everybody's radar and nobody cared about. Oh, I'll be damned. Of the 3 Kong games on the Game Boy Advance, this is the only one that got an FAQ. That is surprising. Okay, so what is it I am trying to accomplish here? And it would seem that reading up on the inventory combination system, the 3 items we don't have are the ones that do all of the combining with everything in order to actually create all of the other thingamajigs. Although apparently this does create a torch, but it won't actually do so until either we need it or the game tells us how to do it. Okay, so yeah, all those boxes were just ammo for the machine gun. Oh, we only needed 1 log to make the first raft, but we do need a full set of the lianas, vine things. I think, anyway. Oh, no, never mind. It just... okay. I guess we only needed 1 liana and 1 log. How we get an entire raft out of that, I have no idea. And we can indeed go ahead... No, maybe not. Yeah, definitely cannot go ahead and make the torch yet. Okay, so yeah. Kind of a crappy system where they don't actually tell us that we can go ahead and make the raft. Would have been nice if they said you only need 1 log and 1 vine to make it, or if it actually showed up in the combining system that that is what it would create. But either way, we can go ahead and progress forward, although I don't think we're gonna make much more progress in this game. I think it's gonna be just more of this, and it's getting to the not very good stage already. Kind of is, started off with a few good ideas, but hasn't really done much particularly good with them. Try using your gun to remove that rock. Uh-huh. That's a thing, I suppose. So we have action paste river rock smashing with Tommy gun. Oh, and Apatosaurus is not going to bother us. Awesome. This whole looping around is a little bit bothersome in that I can't tell which rocks I'm suddenly going to crash into until they're practically on top of us. The action music seems a bit unwarranted here, though. Like, this music is way more action-y than, you know, the things that are happening. There we go. Okay. I don't care if it's a rare jungle plant. Hack it down. Chop everything. What is up with these people? Can I help them later on with some kind of thing? What the... What? Okay, so Cloud of Confusion apparently is a thing. Don't know what's causing it. Okay, Mushroom. Creating clouds of confusion. Oh, and that too is a thing. Fantastic. Is there anything else? I guess that is the direction we are supposed to go. Just quickly finish checking up over here. And already the game is getting a little bit maze-like in its... I don't even know if I want to call it stage design or map layout or whatever you would want to say about this. Also, going to guess that these cracked rocks cannot be destroyed. Oh, hey! Wow! I am surprised they can actually be destroyed by grenade. And just more random stuff. Okay, Yeah, I'd have to say that this is about enough. This particular game, the infinitely spawning enemies, a little bit of lack of direction on where to go and what to do next, which isn't too horrendously bad, but could be just a touch better here. Music's been kind of lackluster. It's okay, and it kind of fits, it's just not really anything remotely memorable. And the control system for what it is pretty good. But overall, I'd have to say this game is like a 4 or a 5 out of 10. It's just a little bit below mediocre. Not really something I would recommend at all. Not really interesting, although it is nice to see that it is actually based... oh, oops. On the, original Kong movie and not on, you know, the Kong animated series or whatever that was. And it might be loosely based on Peter Jackson's King Kong, but if so, they took a lot of liberties with things and didn't actually bother to get the licensing or anything. And it did come out around the same time as that one, so it was probably just a group that took the, you know, Kong license and tried to ride on the coattails of Peter Jackson's King Kong. But yeah, that would be all for that. And this has not really been an enjoyable time with this game.